What's up, y'all? Welcome back to the channel. On this video, we're gonna talk about Meek Mill. Now, they out here calling that boy Freak Mill because he was named in the latest P. Diddy lawsuit. The former Bad Boy producer that filed the lawsuit, he claimed that Puff bragged about having sex with rapper Meek Mill in an attempt to get him to do more of the same. Now, this is all alleged, but you know Meek Mill had to go to Twitter to respond. He is the original Twitter figure. Now, Twitter might be the worst thing that ever happened to Meek, but we'll talk about that another time. He took to his account to address the issues. Well, sorta. He addressed Akademiks for reporting it, although there was hundreds and thousands of independent media people talking about the issue. So instead of addressing the producer that started it, he's going to act. So the internet got the internet, and they went and dug up old pictures and videos of Meek Mill and Puff. Y'all check this one out.
Man, you doing it, man. You deserve it, daddy. You putting in that work. Proud of you. I love you. Yeah.
Yeah, that photo and video look crazy in hindsight with all the rumors, but like I said, instead of addressing the former Bad Boy producer, he's going to Akademiks for reporting it. Now, these two have a decorated past. They've had smoke before. Rapper 21 Savage played mediator, and the two became cordial. Said they weren't gonna diss each other on the internet, and here we are. Meek has even went as far as to say that he has 30K on Act. He told him to send the Addy. He said he just want to pull up and pee on the steps. He also claimed that he was down to die behind the beef. Now, this is before he allegedly got a call from the governor of Philly who told him he should cool out. Akademiks did like a 5-hour stream talking about the situation. Y'all check this part out.
You almost got kicked out of Master's house when you try to fire on Travis Scott, but Michael Rubin told you better be a good old boy and apologize to that nigga, boy. You ran over there and apologized to that nigga Travis Scott, nigga, because you was drunk, nigga, off some perks. Now you super gangster with me because I don't know no white man that could tell you to stop? Told me the governor told you. Nigga, what are you talking about? What is Meek talking about? Talking about, oh, when I get back, I'm going to be in front of Meek. You not about to be in front of nothing. Don't come to my, listen, Meek, matter of fact, you're invited to my house. You, don't come with nobody else. Anybody else on my property, we'll handle accordingly. You're allowed. You come on my property, and whatever you think you finna do, don't do when I ain't here. Do when I'm here. But I know the gangster's trick with this. You know the gangster's trick is, he's here to trick the black man. This is why I can't respect you gangster niggas. Y'all niggas like, over time, y'all whole gangster image eroded. You see, once we met niggas like King Von and shit like that, we realized that's what a real gangster is. Anytime he had problems, he handled it. Niggas like you always got an excuse. I can't wait to see 6ix9ine. I'm gonna make an example. You see 6ix9ine, he the police. He trying to trick me off the streets. Nigga, which is it? Are you an activist? You a killer? You start tweeting all that shit about me just because you ain't think I was gonna say, bitch, my address is public. It's on Google. When are you gonna pull up? And don't pull up and be like, hey, I'm pissing on his mailbox, y'all. Bro, the only time you should be taking out your dick freak millies for when you whip motherfucking Diddy, nigga. That's kind of funny. But let's get back to the origin of things. Let me just calm myself down. I'm going to be honest with you. I came on with a lot of energy. I'm going to tell you why. Because y'all might be like, Ak, why are you talking like that? If y'all going to co-sign anybody, you gotta realize everybody got families. Everybody got situations. Meek got online and said, send me his address. I'm pulling up to his house to shoot a music video and I'm going to piss on his steps. Y'all should know already, with everything I've been through, I don't take those words lightly. You're playing with your own health. And you're playing with the health of mine. I'm not into that. Boy, you mad because niggas said you sucked a cock? That ain't my concern. But you got to watch how you throwing threats around. But let me tell you something about Meek Mill. Meek Mill think he's invincible. I talk to all these rappers that are cool with him. They're all scared of him. I don't know why it is. He's going to have to show me why they're scared of him. Because every time I talk to them, they all admit to me in privacy, yeah, he's stupid as fuck. But, it's Meek. Like, why don't you just tell me he's wrong? Nobody want to tell him that. So he going to have to prove to me. It's the first time I'm at the cross point in my life, in my career, with the rapper. I need him to prove to me. And when he proves to me, I'm going to be like, y'all, he was right. But until then, Ben, I'm not listening to no nigga who went to jail for a wheelie and cried for 6 months. I got him crying like 2 months ago, talking about how some white nigga saved his life. Him and bunny hopping for all these weirdo niggas. He talking about he buying, vibrating panties and dildos, and then talking about the Atlanta life is so freaky, but then he mad because another nigga accused him of doing gay shit. Nigga, you gotta explain yourself. That ain't me. So let's talk, Meek. Your music ain't finna sell. I don't care what type of issue you got with me. Meek, let me tell you this. I talked to Atlantic. I've been getting a 6-figure check off them for a long time. They dropped you. I know. They said you were ass. They said you were trash. You were irrelevant to the current climate of music. You have been stuck sounding old for dumb long. But it's the same thing when last night somebody hit me up saying that was I down to get on the phone with you. And I said, bro, I already did this. Like, why are we even talking again? And they say, no, Meek Mill didn't understand the internet. And I say, you mean a 45-year-old man, which, by the way, Meek, you call me old, but you older than me. You mean a 45-year-old man who been in this game forever don't understand the internet? What do you mean he don't understand? No, he thought you made it. What do you mean he thought I made it up? Are you dumb or stupid, Meek? So let's actually put some things into perspective if we're going to recap this whole thing. I've been told y'all, there's a couple niggas who are just the stupidest niggas in the game. Meek Mill is one nigga I nominate. He's the dumbest nigga possible. If you couldn't tell by his lack of grammar, if you couldn't tell by his lack of sense of self-awareness, if you couldn't tell by how he carries himself on social media, how you the only nigga in hip-hop that killed your own career by how you tweeted, nigga? If you had given your fucking Twitter to a label like the majority of artists does, your career would have been much better. You tweeted yourself out your spot. Now you're going to make up all type of shit. Did you know this dumb nigga actually got online today talking about, yo, it was AI? The lawsuit is AI made up? Is this nigga dumb or... What? Are y'all going to allow this to happen? This one stupid nigga. I'm telling you, all that tough, I told him I'm going to beat him up. Well, I seen you fight. You can't fight it. I'm down to squabble. You down? We could set up through Savage anything. You want to get up? You want to get some money? We could set up somewhere else. We could set up to Savage, just me and you. I'm down to squabble with you. I really don't think you can fight, and I really don't think you want no problems with me, and I really don't respect your hands, nothing. If you beat me up, so what? I don't care, but that's how much of a bitch I think you are. Let's talk about it. I wouldn't say this to half the other niggas in hip-hop, because I don't think they like you. I just think you a hoe. I'm sorry. So I'm at the point where I'm like, the nigga who I think can't fight, who think he got some money, but he not, like, nigga, you just, like 2 years ago, you was talking about you down to your last million. I remember you was sitting with Charlamagne looking all weak in the Bahamas. Like, damn, this is a nigga who think like, what, you got some money? Everybody got money. You a house slave now. You run around doing bunny hops. You go from here to there, nigga. I was at the Super Bowl, so was you. You was fixing Michael Rubin coffee, nigga. I seen it. It was in a box. I seen you, nigga. What is he doing? Is he fixing? Oh my God, Meek is over here. Meek is over here fixing this nigga fucking coffee. Nigga, you like a house slave these days. What's popping? So it's all good. Let's talk some facts though. Okay? Here's the reality of things, people. Meek Mill is as delusional as they come. His issue, if you ask him with me, stems from years ago. He started getting to beef. By the way, I also blew up at that time. I'm not going to lie. That was a major moment. I know some of y'all keep saying war in Chirac, but the most major moment in me blowing up was 2015 when Drake and Meek beef erupted. I was the number one person to report on it, and I reported on everything. During me reporting on that beef, I've never met Drake. I never talked to Drake. I had limited conversations even with people that was on his team. I spoke a lot to Meek Mill's team. Coon Philly, I don't know if you fuck with Meek anymore, but you remember those conversations. Through conversations with Meek and his team, I realized Meek Mill was nothing more than a retard. He was stupid. He lacked any, it doesn't mean, not because he's rich means he has any type of smarts. He's in half an idiot. And I've always treated him like that because once you realize someone's is barely, he's barely coherent and he's barely even, barely legible and he could barely even write. So I'm like, all right, cool. So I'll tell you how I came to that conclusion. Meek Mill not understanding what internet culture is, which to me was shocking, because if you have been popping past 2013, your fans have never purchased a CD of yours, most likely. They have streamed your music. They have consumed it online. They have tweeted it. They have talked about it on social media. That's really how things go. But here's the problem with a nigga like Meek. He's stupid. He's stupid. And he thinks he's like a rapper in the 90s, or he thinks he's above everything and that people were always going to fuck with him. That's why when he fell off this time, he was so shocked. He never engaged with internet. Listen, I heard the whole situation from motherfucking Atlantic Records. They didn't want to renew your shit. They dropped you. They dropped you like a bad habit. All this, I'm independent shit. Yeah, nigga, they said they wasn't going to sign you because they wasn't going to pay you what you were supposed to get. You know why? They knew you were a nigga who was too stubborn, a nigga who kept saying the streets, the streets, the streets. And at the end of the day, the streets don't buy your fucking records, nigga. It's them fans on the internet. But you didn't care about that. That's why you're sitting here like, I'm independent. I'm giving you the game.
Crazy, right? Meek can't catch a break. He just got into a car accident yesterday, and he posted this. He said, God telling me don't crash out for these busters. I'ma listen. Shit knocked me out. LOL. GMC, the whole brake pedal slipped off my first time driving. SMH. Now, Meek said he wasn't gonna crash out, and then moments later, he was into it with somebody from Philly, from his hood. Guy by the name of Dean that used to be a part of the Dream Chasers. Meek basically said he gonna be outside, and I ain't gonna say he said he was looking for him, but I'm just saying he ain't say he wasn't looking for him. Act still on Demon Time. He was in the Say Cheese comments. After Meek revealed that he got in a wreck, Act said he's still getting rear-ended. SMH. Crazy week for Meek. Y'all let me know how y'all feel about this in the comments. What do y'all think about rappers beefing with bloggers, bloggers beefing with rappers? As an entertainer, should you be upset with the person that started the rumor or the people that's reporting on it, or both? Let me know in the comments. Make sure you hit that notification bell so you can keep up with the content. Make sure you smack that subscribe, hit that like, and like we always say, stay out the way. Who got the best content? Who be keeping the blogs lit?
It's Zombie World.
Hey, every time you turn around, we got content. This ain't Fox and CNN. This the intro remix. Locked in. Give you latest news with a hood twist. Watch the short or the full clip. No fake stories, no bullshit. Hey, who got the best content? Keeping the blogs lit, yeah. Smash that bell, drop a comment, ain't that right? Go subscribe to the channel, hit that like. Smash that bell, drop a comment, ain't that right? And go subscribe to the channel, hit that like.